It's 6:19. It's downtown Chicago. It's time for the Gameshow Gameshow! Let's meet tonight's contestants. First up, I'm going to come in. She enjoys drawing and watching television. Tino, get on down here. Beautiful. All right, next up from Glendide. He enjoys sheet metal fabrication and underwater basket weaving. Johnny Blue Jeans, come on down. Yes. And from Nira and Valparaiso, she enjoys running and time with the kids and running again, Shorty. Yes. Beautiful. And from right here in Chicago, he enjoys scuba, TV, computing, eating, sleeping, working the street. Come on down! Slow. Yes. All right, and from sunny hot Phoenix, he enjoys poker, cooking, and politics, hopefully all at the same time. Give it up for Whoa, that was so much. All right, from New York, he enjoys cooking, flying, having fun, and fishing. Steve-O, come on down. Beautiful. And from right around the area, she enjoys gardening, music, and concerts. Patriotic pride and wave your flag all day. And from scenic sunny Hawaii, he enjoys Poi and Anokaia Kimo. Come on down. Yes. And last up from New Jersey, he enjoys music, classic cars, and something I can't read. Fill my bracket! And let's give it up for your host of the night, the man of the hour, Neil Pinklebottom!
Welcome to the Gameshow, where our brave and bold contestants will put their wits, skill, and game show awesomeness to the test on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on the Game Show! I'm your host, Neil Pinklebottom.
Hello, Neil, and I'm your co-host, Ryan Fairbanks.
All right, over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges. The top 3 scoring contestants will take home a prize, and today's #1 contestant will be crowned today's game show King or Queen! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thanks for tuning in. It's time to tear away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show! Contestants, are you ready?
Ready!
Ryan, are you ready?
Ready!
Excellent. Let's see those categories. And we have 6 categories on the board. Boy bands, show us your match this pose, pets of news exposure, Disney movies, and U.S. history. And here, let me get that. Might not have the angle. And I'm going to come right over to you, Laughing Guy, because you came out about as hard as I've ever seen someone come out. So I'm going to give you choice of category and point value.
Oh, wow, this is a tough one. Let's go with show us your...
I could have guessed that one. For how many points?
Let's go for 4.
All right. So in this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do that thing after I finish speaking, put your paddle out. And for 4 points, show us your silly human trick. You do have paddles. You can use them. Tell us what you're going to do.
I don't know.
Well,
but that's the excitement of my silly...
I guess let's see it. Let's see your silly human trick.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Come closer.
Well, you're showing everyone.
Not so far. No,
I couldn't see it. That's flaring! Oh no! You can fit a whole fist in there! That's 4 points! And you got control of the board again?
Oh, control the board. Let's go with U.S. history for 2 points.
All right. So get your paddles ready, everyone, for 2 points. What month did the United States enter World War II? And that was definitely you, Johnny Blue Jeans.
I'm going to go with December.
Is it December?
Yes, it is!
1941, a date which will live in infamy. That's 2 points and control of the board.
Let's stick with U.S. history for 3 points.
All right, let's keep going down U.S. history. Who was the 44th president? And this was the one I saw after I said the word.
Obama.
Is it Barack Obama?
Hey!
Yeah! You got control of the board, Phil.
U.S. history for 5.
All right, we're going to go all the way down to the U.S. history. This person was the first African American ever appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court from 1967 to 1991. And that is definitely you, Johnny Blue Jeans.
I'm going to go with Thurgood Marshall.
Is it Thurgood Marshall? That's 5 points. That's 5 points and a resounding lead. So you've got control of the board and a giant lead.
Let's go with U.S. history for 4 points.
All right, let's keep going through U.S. history. Apparently you like those things. What year did the U.S. land on the moon? All right, this was the one I saw.
1969?
Is it 1969? Yeah! Nice job. T-Dog. All right, you got control of the board.
Let's go with boy bands for 4.
All right, thank you, boy bands, for 4 points. What group has 2 Mickey Mouse Club alumni in its mix? All right.
Insane.
Is it NSYNC?
Yes, it is!
Nice job there, laughing guy. And 4 points. You do know some things, so you've got control of the board.
I'm a big boy band. Yeah, okay. Let's go with Disney movies for 5.
All right, for 5 points, let's see Disney movies. In Flubber, what is the name of the professor's robot sidekick? The famous Robin Williams movie of the 90s. In Flubber, what is the name of the professor's robot sidekick?
I get a clue for 500.
It's not us, and it's not them, and it's a tiny little robot.
Yeah. We don't know.
But what is that answer?
The answer is Weibo.
Oh! It's not them. And I'm coming over to you, Kimo, because you stood here so patiently, so I'm going to give you control of the board.
Okay, let's try Disney movies again for 4.
All right, for 4 points. If Ariel from The Little Mermaid gave you a dingle hopper, what would she be giving you? And that was...
A fork?
Is it a fork? Yes, it is! Yeah! All right, I'm going to give you a chance at a bonus point there, Shorty, though, because it was a fork, but what kind of item did she try to use the fork as?
Cone.
A comb! It is! That's bonus point and control to you. So that's 1 point there for Shorty. Control of the board.
Let's go with watch this pose for 1.
It's match this pose.
Oh, match this pose.
All right, that's great. So that's all right. You can watch it too. But in this category, you will see a photograph. If you think you can match the pose in the photograph, then put your paddle out. And for 1 point, you can try to match this pose. And that was definitely Patriotic Patty. Let's give it up for Patriotic Patty. Yeah! All right, and now it is time to bring forward the streets. Whoa! Come right here. Stand right here. We're going to do a spin of the Wheel of Fortune cookie. So you're going to give this a nice the street spin, and then we're going to chant. No blammies! 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 Thank you. And that is a scavenger hunt. Go ahead and take your spot right there. Everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points right now. And here's how it works. We're going to give you 30 seconds to find an object, locate an object in this room. You will not need to touch the object, so please do not leave where you're standing. That's, even though I say that, it's usually the first thing that someone does is try to run to get it. I will stop you and put you back where you are. Okay. So if you can find the object, just put your hand in the air, and then at the end of 30 seconds, we will verify that you have found the object. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I will give you 30 seconds to find the object that is listed on top of your drawer. Go ahead and turn around. Look on top of your drawer. You will not need to look around inside of your drawer. Just go ahead and great. Try to find that object. Don't stand. You should be able to see it from where you're standing.
Oh, okay.
15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's time. All right, T-Dog, what were you looking for?
Cow.
Did you find a cow?
No.
No, not over there.
Oh,
Or your vest could have been a cow. Oh, high five for you, T-Dog. All right, Johnny Blue Jeans, what were you looking
I was
for?
looking for a disco ball.
Did you find a disco ball? That's a microphone. Oh, I didn't see that. Good eye, Johnny Blue Jeans. Nice job. 5 points for you. Shorty, what were you looking for?
a baseball.
Did you find a baseball?
Yeah.
I saw you looking in that direction. There it is. Shorty gets 5 points to the street. What were you looking for?
A fish.
Did you find a fish?
I found a fish.
There's a fish. Nice job there. Plus, you get 3 points for spinning the wheel. Nice job there. Laughing guy, what were you looking for?
Looking for a pig. The Helen's not here.
Oh, now. Oh, now I understand.
Where's the pig?
Oh, no, there's a pig right over there.
Where?
It's not laughing guy.
I found the.
All right, Steve-O, what were you looking
A
for?
rubber ducky.
There is a rubber ducky right over there. That's 5 points for you. What did you look for, Patriotic? There is a cheese grater. That explains all the powder on Ryan's jacket over there. Kino, what were you looking for?
A baseball.
Did you find the
No,
baseball
I
mitt?
did not.
Not over there. All right, and Phil, my captain.
No.
Did you find a gnome?
There.
Right over there in Nome, Alaska. 5 points for you, Phil, my kraken. All right, and everyone, we're going to get ready for the next round of trivia questions. Let's take a look. And I'm coming over to you, Shorty, just to give you control of the board.
All right, I'll do pets of news exposure for 1.
All right, pets of news exposure for 1 point. How many pets does Chris have?
2.
Is it 2?
Yes, it is.
Yeah! Are you Chris?
No.
Okay, great. Let's take a look at these new categories.
Let's go with pets of news exposure for Cinco.
All right, 5 points. What is the name of Amy's cat? All right.
Jerry.
Is it Jerry? Oh, what is the name of Amy's cat?
Holly.
Is it Holly? Yes, it is. Yeah! Nice job, Miss Green. All right, and in just a moment, your choice.
Yes. Pets of news exposure for 4 points.
We like this category, pets of news exposure for 4 points. What breed is Dan's dog, Linda? Oh, that was definitely you, Steve-O.
It's a golden retriever, but I know I'm wrong.
Oh, is it a golden retriever? No. What breed is Dan's dog, Linda? And that's definitely you, Johnny Blue Jeans.
She's technically a mutt, but she's a border collie Australian Shepherd mix.
That's exactly correct.
Yeah. All right, you got control of the board again.
Let's stick with pets of news exposure for 3 points, please.
This has been the best category yet. Stephen has a slightly unusual pet. What is it? All right, Phil.
A horse.
Is it a horse? Of course! Yeah! I love that the question mark is on that first sentence there, and you've got control of the board.
U.S. history for 1.
All right, let's kill U.S. history. What year was the bicentennial? All right, this is what I saw.
1976.
Is it 1976?
There was.
Yeah! All right, it's time to call Patriotic Patty to spin the wheel of fortune cookie. No whammies! 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 And that is a spin it to win it. Go ahead and stay where you are. Everyone is going to get a chance to earn some points again. But first, Patriotic Patty, I'm going to ask you a potentially embarrassing question. Okay, it's this. Of these 4 colors, which one's your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue? Green. Everyone turn around and look inside of your green drawer. And Ryan will be right over here. All right, so, yes. And you now have found a vest. Go ahead and put that vest on top of your vest. You will also find 3 projectiles, which will either be never before worn baby socks or green balls or a mix of both. And now you are teamed up. Yes, go ahead and stick your head in between that hole. In that hole. I know he's laughing guy wants to do that. Yeah, so go ahead and take the 3 projectiles that you found and hold those in your hand. And you will now be teamed with the person standing directly across from you. Go ahead and put your paddles down. That will make life harder. So you're teamed up with the person directly across from you. You should have 3 projectiles. Does everyone have 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. So your job, you're teamed up with them, you are working together. Your job is to get as many of those projectiles onto your partner's vest as possible and to catch as many of those projectiles as you can from your partner. For each one on your or your partner's vest, you will earn a point up to a maximum of 6 points. And in 30 seconds, you will have 30 seconds to get that maximum score. You will only be allowed to get anything from the floor once both your and your partner's hands are empty. So there are no other rules. Ready, set, go!
Go. Yes. Go. Shoot. Oh, go. Go down. Okay. Yes. Oh, God. Yes. Nice.
15 seconds.
Okay. Great.
This one's
Yeah. All right.
You can't use your hands, man.
I didn't know that rule.
It wasn't a rule.
Go! Ah! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time. All right, I believe that's 6 points for T-Dog. Let's give it up for T-Dog. And Johnny Blue Jeans, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, and Steve-O 5, 6. 6 points for Johnny Blue Jeans and Steve-O. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Shorty and Patriotic Patty. 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points for the Streets and Chemo. I had a calculus teacher who went by that nickname, like an extra. Nice job here. That's 4 points for Chemo and the Streets. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is beyond our max, so we'll give you 6 points. For Laughing Guy and Phil my Kraken. Let's go, everyone! All right, go ahead and put your best stack in. If you've got extra balls, we'll sort that out later. Don't worry about that, because now it's time for another round of trivia. So, let's see. So, excellent. And I'm coming over to you, Chemo, because I like to give you control of the board from time to time. Okay.
Match this pose for 3.
All right. For 3 points, you can try to match this pose. All right. It's Laughing Guy. What do you think, everyone? Oh, it's missing some very important details. Oh, those are both up there! Thank you so much.
Whoa, hold on.
All right, you got it. Let's give it up for Laughing Guy. Control of the board.
All right, we're going to go with Show Us Your for 5.
All right, let's see. For 5 points, you can show us your breakdance backspin. That's Laughing Guy again.
I'll do it.
Ryan's going to play a tune for you.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah! 5 points for Laughing Guy. I don't know. It happened before any questions. But we got. That's okay. That was not a gunshot. Laughing Guy, we got control of the board.
Okay. Hello, testing. Is this thing on?
No,
Let's
but you
do Show Us Your for 3, please.
All right, for 3 points, you can show us your Hammer Time or Running Man. And that's definitely Johnny Blue Jeans. Yeah, let's put this
Close
on.
enough.
There it is. Yeah! All right, and let's get Steve-O up here to spin the Wheel of Fortune cookie. Our sound.
Pretend the music is working.
All right, and that is teal or not teal. Go ahead and stand right in the center right
That
there.
teal.
And face here. And you are going to see that we have 4 briefcases over there, Steve-O. 2 of them are teal, 2 of them are steel. That's not teal. Okay. We're going to give you a second to go pick 2 and bring them right where you're standing. Everyone help him out. The teal one! The steel one! No, up and down, left and right! Help him out! Yeah, go get 2. Help him out, everyone! The steel!
2 teal. 2 teal.
Help him out, everyone! All right! Go ahead and put those right down. And what you didn't know,
What you gave up.
what you don't know is that there's a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5 inside of here. And I will show you the 2 that you did not pick. you're not getting a nice low score of 1. And then over here, let's see what's in this one.
0.
Yeah.
So you know that one of those is a 0 and one of those is a 5. So everyone help him choose which one. Help him choose left, right, All right. And wait, we just got a call from the bank, and this is how it works. You could walk away and just get 3 points, or you can open up the one you want. All right, let's see this. Show us. Oh!
I told you the other one.
And let's give it up for Steve.
We told you the other one.
All right, and let's try it. All right.
Yes, history.
Oh.
10.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's go back to Bill. You got control of it.
Boy bands for 5.
All right, for 5 points, let's see this question. Before he was living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin sang in what group?
Oh, I know the name.
Kimo.
Menudo.
Is it Menudo? Yeah! All right, Kimo, you got control of the board. And 5 points.
Which one?
Let's do boy bands for 3.
All right, boy bands for 3 points. We might call them the original boy band. They are John, Paul, George, and this is where I go.
Ringo.
Is it Ringo? Yeah! All right, you've got this and control of the board.
Let's just go ahead and finish out Pets of News Exposure.
All right, Pets of News Exposure. What kind of pet does Mike have? All right, that was definitely Patriotic Patty.
He doesn't have a pet.
He doesn't have a pet. That's correct. Nicely done. And now it's time to call forward. It's time to call forward Shorty to spin the wheel of fortune cookie.
I go.
Excited. No Grammys!
And that is dancing with the contestants.
Yes.
Stand right here, Shorty.
not me.
And Shorty, you got this job. First is to pick one other contestant that you trust with your life.
2. Wrong word.
Marianne.
Marianne and Shorty, go ahead and meet up right over there by that mark. And Marianne and Shorty, sorry, you're Patriotic Patty and Shorty. I was very confused.
Oh, sorry.
I'm so sorry. I get confused from time to time. We'll fix that in the edit. Okay, so you've got this job. You're going to dance toward me and dance away from me. But here's the thing. This is not just any dance. This is a tango. Is all we care about. It does not need to be technically accurate, but you do have to be cheek to cheek all the way to me and all the way back. And if you can do that in 10 seconds, then you will get 5 points each. 5 points each. Once you're ready, ready, set, go! All right, let's give it up more. All right, and now we're going to switch gears. Everyone put your paddles away because we will not need them for a little while. And let's call forward Steve-O and Johnny Blue Jeans. Come meet here, shake hands, and thank you. Put your hands behind your back, face each other. In just a moment, Ryan is going to read a question, Johnny Blue Jeans and Steve-O. And if you think you have an answer that belongs on this board, by the way, you're a family, and you're a family. This is the trivia too. I didn't say that. So in just a moment, if you think you have an answer that belongs on that board, ring this bell without breaking my hand. If the answer is on the board, then we will play with your team immediately. So, Ryan, are you ready?
I am, sir. All right, so let's say Barbie had to raise some fast cash. Name something she might auction off.
Oh!
Her bra.
Her bra! Yeah!
Yeah! The bra belongs in clothes. Thank you, Johnny Blue Jeans. We're going to play with this team.
I don't get an answer to
You don't. I told you earlier.
I get the number one answer.
You could, but that's not a choice. So Patriotic Patty. So it's tough times at Mattel.
Barbie Dream House.
Her dream house.
Yeah.
Her dream house, unfortunately, living in Logan Square is very tough. Chemo, I think you probably played with more Barbies than like everyone. So I'm going to give you a chance. Ken! Yeah! Do it! Got that answer. My Kraken, we've got 3 answers left and 2 chances remaining.
Car/Corvette.
Her car!
Ooh.
There it is! Excellent! All right, Steve-O, we've got 2 answers left. And no help from either side.
Auction off her shoes.
Her shoes!
There they are!
But this makes you 1 chance closer. But here's the deal. There's only 1 answer left and only 1 strike, so no pressure yet.
How did that do it?
Shoes. What else did Barbie have? She had everything.
That bee had everything. That Barbie had everything.
Shoes was gonna be her pets.
Her pets!
No.
No! You never get rid of the pets.
Oh,
not yet.
No.
Oh, I thought we had
No.
In a second you will.
Yes,
I said
in a
yes,
moment.
next one wrong.
Chemo, we have 1 answer
Oh,
on the
yeah,
board
one
and
more.
only 1 chance. If you're right, you're going to get the points. Otherwise, they will get 10 seconds and a chance to
You
steal.
got this. You got
So, if Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Skipper.
Skipper! Oh! Take 10 seconds now. All right. And I'm coming over to you. I'm coming over to you. If you get this right, you will get the points. If otherwise, they will get the points.
Pinklebottom, this is a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But we think we have the answer.
What's the answer?
The answer is tiara or jewelry.
Jewelry! Yeah! Let's call forward Chemo.
Nice.
Time for you to spin the wheel of fortune, Cookie.
Which direction do we need to go?
Anyway. No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! And that is Snatch Phrase. Go ahead and stand close to the sidewalk right over there. And everyone, no, not on the sidewalk, right over there. And I'm going to ask you to pick an opponent from this side of the room.
Shorty.
Sure.
All right, Shorty, stand opposite Chemo right over here. So you are the captain of this team. You are the captain of this team. Oh, no, you can stay right where you are. And your job, you're going to get 30 seconds to get your team to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. You can say or do anything that you like except for the words you're trying to guess. So if it was a fire truck, you could say it's a red emergency vehicle. It goes woo, woo, woo. You can use your words, but you cannot say the word fire, you cannot say the word truck, and you cannot say the word fire truck. For each word or phrase that your team guesses, every member of your team will take home 1 point. So, 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
Down the stairs.
Basement.
Small branch.
You hold it and you go down the stairs. The rail.
Front garden.
15 seconds.
When you
Easy,
use
gross.
this to the phone so you don't hear someone.
Hello?
10.
This is on the ceiling.
You water
It makes
your-
it windy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time!
All right, so Shorty, which ones did you get?
Banister, mute, ceiling fan.
That's 3 points for everybody! Thank you so much, Shorty. And which ones did you get?
Twig, nightmare, cot, and garden.
4 points for every member of this team. Thank you so much, Timo. All right, and now let's bring forward Laughing Guy and Phil My Kraken. Right over here, right in front of me. Oh, this is so nice. Shake hands, face each other, put your hands behind your back. And Ryan, when you're ready.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
Cars.
Cars!
There they are!
Yeah! Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And we'll continue to play on this side. T-Dog, I believe you've been in a lot of movies. I think I recognize you. So what would be chasing you if you were in a movie?
Dogs.
Dogs! Apparently you have some experiences. All right, Johnny Blue Jeans, you've seen a lot. I bet your collection is very big, so I'm going to give you a chance.
I'm going to say with a bad guy or a monster masked villain.
Let's choose one.
Let's go with monster.
Monster! Hey! Yeah! Nicely done. Shorty.
I'm gonna say a dinosaur.
A dinosaur!
Oh,
That's a very specific chain franchise. That does happen in one series.
One
of
series.
movies. So, the streets. We've got 2 answers left and
Yes,
2
sir.
chances.
yes, we do. The police.
The police!
Yeah.
I love Sting, Stuart Copeland. Different police. All right, laughing guy. We've got 1 answer left on the board and only 1 strike, so no pressure yet.
I'm gonna go with bad guy.
Bad guys! There they are! Everyone on this team! All right, let's get forward. Steve-O, have you spun the wheel yet?
I have spun the wheel.
All right, who has not spun the wheel?
I have it.
All right, it's Phil, my Kraken. Phil, you just got a bunch of points. We're going to give it a chance over here. No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! And that is our second spin to win it. So go ahead and take your spot again. I think we looked in the green drawer before, so you've got a choice now, white, orange, or blue.
Orange.
Everyone turn around and look inside of your orange drawer. And luck be a lady tonight.
Oh,
You just found 3 poker chips. Here's the job. Take your dominant hand. If you're right-handed, that means your right hand. And make a table with your elbow. Stack the poker chips right on top of that elbow. And you will get 1 chance and 1 chance only to catch as many of those chips in the same hand as possible. For each chip that you catch, I'll get that. For each chip that you catch, you will take home 2 points, and you'll get 1 chance only. Let's let Kimo get a chance to get that up there. And in 3, 2, 1. Don't pick anything up, please. Don't pick anything up. T-Dog, how many do you have? 4 points for T-Dog. 6 points for Johnny Blue Jeans.
0.
A high 5 for Shorty. 2 points for the street. All right, laughing guy. 0. High 5. Let's see, Steve, did you get anything?
I grew up doing that with stacks of pennies.
6 points.
I deserve 12 for that.
Patriotic Patty. Is that 1? 2 points for Patriotic Patty. Kimo. That's a high 5. And 4 points for Bill my Kraken. Yeah, anything in hand, go ahead and put those back in the drawer. Don't worry about the floor. Our interns will pick that up later. Our PAs. By PA, I mean Ryan. Don't pay him for it. He just does it.
We're good. We're good.
All right. And now it's time to call forward T-Dog and Kimo. Woo! And Ryan will read the question.
Yes. All right, so you guys filled out some surveys. So these answers may sound familiar to you. Name an item on your boss's desk. Oh.
Computer.
A computer!
Yes, it is.
There it is! Thank you, Kimo. And thank you, T-Dog. And we will come right over here, Phil my Kraken. Hopefully you all have the same boss, but name an item on your boss's desk.
Phone.
A phone!
Good answer.
Oh! I have a phone, but it's not on that list. He or she. I don't know who your boss is. So Steve-O, again, there might be a phone. I don't know. Let's see what's on this list.
Notebook or notepad.
A notebook or notepad. Yeah, nice job there. All right, 3 answers left on the board, Patriotic Patty.
I'll say pens.
Pens. Oh, they might be there. They might be there, but not on this list. All right, we've got 1 chance remaining and 3 possible answers on the board, Kimo. So if you're right, we'll continue to play. Otherwise, we'll give your opponents a chance to steal.
Mouse.
A mouse. Oh, take 10 seconds, everyone. And you all did fill out surveys, so hopefully those answers will be there. All right, let's take a look. Shorty, your face was so ready for an answer that I'm going to give you a chance.
I'm gonna go with coffee mug.
A coffee mug. Oh, you're getting the And who on this side has not spun the wheel yet.
Do we get to see the answer?
Yeah, so the answer.
Yeah, let's see the answers.
Okay.
But I'm going to call you forward.
All right. So number 2 was a
Glass
glass. And number 4.
Monkey and candy.
I see it now, but it was specific too. I thought it was just the boss in general.
No, we filled out a survey.
Not survey, you dumbass.
Come here, it's time for you to spin the wheel of fortune cookie.
I
No Grammys, and that is Everyone's Got Talent. Stand right here, and here we believe at the Gameshow that everyone has talent, and when we say talent, we mean quantity, not quality. So here is a selection of 5 talents for you to display. We have these juggling balls, we have these finger cymbals often associated with belly dancing, we have this hula hoop, we have this joke book, and we have this very out-of-tune guitar that's missing a string. For each of the talents that you can display in 30 seconds, you will walk away with a point.
Do as many as I can.
As many as you can. Ready,
Go,
set,
Tito!
go! Yay! Yay!
I have food in the city.
Where?
In the condominium.
All right, let's give it up for T-Dog.
didn't know you could play guitar, Tiffany.
And thank you so much. And, oh, there we go. And now, in just a moment, everyone should get their paddles ready because, everyone should get their paddles ready because it's almost time for some questions. T-Dog, that was excellent. Let's give it up for T-Dog. I did not know your guitar playing skills rivaled Django Reinhardt, who played with less fingers, but you had less strength. So there you go. And in just a moment, we've got 6 new categories coming up on the board. Those are... Coming up slowly.
Come on, computer. You can do it. There we
Sing
go.
that verse, pet peeves of news exposure, impressions, super challenges, Chicago sports, and carbs. And I'm coming over to you, the street, to give you control again.
The street chooses impressions number 5.
All right. For in this category, you will see the name of a character or person. If you can do an impression of them, put your paddle out. And for 5 points, let's see an impression of Cher. And that was definitely Steve-O.
He fucking turned.
Yeah! Nice job, Cher. All right, Steve-O, you got control of the board. Laughter's a good sign, by the way.
Okay, let's see. Super challenges for 5.
All right, let's see that super challenge. Ryan, are you ready to describe the super challenge?
Absolutely. So what do you guys think a dance off might be? It's exactly what it sounds like. So can we, who picked that one? I'm so sorry.
Steve-O did.
Steve, all right. Steve, can you pick 2 other contestants that you would like to compete against right now in this dance off?
Timo
Yes.
and the street.
Yeah, absolutely. So you
All right.
Everyone
Calm down. I'll bring you guys together. You can leave your panels unless you want to use them as a prop. It's up to you.
Yeah.
And in just a second, you're going to hear one of 3 songs. As soon as it begins, you will begin dancing, and then another song will happen, and then the 3rd song will happen. At the end, we will all vote for who we think won by applause. Now, of course, we're going to applaud for everyone, but applaud just a little bit louder for the person that you want to win. So, are you 3 gentlemen ready?
We're ready.
All right, your first song is... Yeah! Cheer them on, everyone! Three! Stay where you are. Stay where you are.
Because we're going to cheer, and as Ryan said, we cheer for everyone here on the Gameshow Gameshow. But if you think they deserve the win, cheer a little bit louder. So, if you think that it's Kilo, if you think it's the street, if you think it's Steve-O, all right, everyone.
That MC River kind of sealed it.
It's time to call forward Johnny Blue Jay.
All right, here we go.
No whammies! 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 Oh! And that is Tier Tractor. Go ahead and stand right here because you have reached our most terrifying event. Oh. This is our Tier Tractor. All right, so I'm going to ask you not to look at too deeply in the eye, but open this up and tell us what you see.
I see 2 jelly beans.
Jelly beans! All right, Johnny Blue Jeans, you're going to end up with 5 points if you can eat one of those jelly beans and tell us what flavor it is. But here's the catch, everyone. One of those jelly beans is delicious.
Oh.
One of those jelly beans not so delicious. So, 5 points. I won't even tell you the flavors that they could be. One of those jelly beans could be delicious peach. Really nourished. It's like fruit. It's tasty.
I like
and the other one is barf. For 5 points, eat one of those jelly beans. Cheer them on, everyone. No.
That's fucking barf.
Can you smell it? Oh, I smell it. Oh, stand right there. It's pretty bad. All right. You smell it, right?
Which way's the bathroom?
Oh, to your right.
His left.
He's gonna
Your
hurl.
left. Sorry, I couldn't see direction. Basic. And T-Dog, that gives you control of the board.
Do cards for 5.
All right, for 5 points, let's see cards. What cereal is known as the breakfast of champions? Oh, sorry, let's try that again. I was afraid for you. What cereal is known as the breakfast of champions? And this was the one I saw. Patriotic Patty, you okay there?
Yeah, that was horrible.
Is it Wheaties?
Yes, it is.
Johnny Blue Jeans, are you okay?
Yeah, that was not fun.
But you got 5 points. So there's that. Patriotic Patty, you got control of the board.
All right, let's do pet peeves of news exposure for 4.
All right, let's see what these pet peeves could be. What is Erica's biggest pet peeve?
Oh, we don't know it.
Erica's pretty new.
All right.
Arriving early on a flight.
Is it that? Oh, what is Erica's biggest pet peeve? Steve-O.
Bad drivers.
Bad drivers. Oh, what's that answer, Ryan?
Attention hogs.
Oh.
You brought the bar flavor over with you.
I was gonna guess
Fill my
barf
Kraken.
beans.
Fill my Kraken, you got control.
I still taste it.
Chicago sports for 4.
All right, for 4 points, let's see this question. How many championships have the Blackhawks won? And this was the one I saw after I spoke.
I'm gonna go with 5.
Is it 5? No! How many championships have the Blackhawks won? And this is the one.
4.
Is it 4? It is not 4. How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right, and that's you, Steve-O.
1.
Is it 1? No, that's the past tense of win. That's not it. All right, what is that answer, Ryan?
You guys went the wrong direction. You went 5-4. You should have gone to 6.
6. All right, who here has spun the wheel of fortune? Not spun the wheel of fortune cookie. All right, it's you, laughing guy.
Yeah, that's it.
No blammies. No blammies. Let's get that all the way around. And that is Steve-O. Stand right here. Stand right here, laughing guy, because you're going to play one of our favorite games. It is Bingo! Woo! I'm a little trouble with the wheels here. All right. So wow. One moment. Yeah! All right, everyone. So, laughing guy, you're going to drop a puck down wherever it lands. Not that. Oh, okay. In just a moment, you're going to drop a puck where it lands. That's how many points you get. But here, Steve, laughing guy. Sorry, I saw your name and then my brain went there. I'm going to give you a chance to double your potential score. Inside of here and inside of here are your pucks. And if you can correctly identify the scent of the scratch and sniff stickers on there, then you will double your score. So which one do you want? All right, and Laughing Guy, this is a sweet food item that starts with the letter B.
B?
B, as in boy.
As in barf.
Banana!
Well, you can smell it first. This, you might find this in a pie.
Banana!
Yay! Drop it down. Oh, drop it down here. Nice job for Laughing Guy. Let's give it up for Laughing Guy. And now, let's see those categories. And I'm coming over to you, Shorty, because Shorty don't play.
I'm going to go with pet peeves of news exposure for 5.
All right, let's see that news exposure question. What is Darren's biggest pet peeve? Again, also new. All right, Kimo.
Not being the center of attention.
All right.
You cut me deep, Chemo. You cut me deep.
What is Dan's biggest pet peeve? All right. The street.
Annoying clients.
Is it annoying clients? Oh, we got one chance left on this. What is Dan's biggest pet peeve? And there's Bill McCracken.
Bad drivers.
Is it bad drivers?
No.
Oh, what is that answer?
It is arrogance.
Arrogance.
I remember my answer on that one. Because I got like a long list of pet peeves.
I would have no idea what I
All right, the street.
Yes, let's go with impressions for 4.
All right, for 4 points, let's see this. Bugs Bunny. And this was the one I saw after I spoke.
Oh, get it. What's up, Dak?
Yeah! Great job there. You get those points and control the board.
Impressions for 3.
All right, for 3 points, let's see an impression of Scooby-Doo. All right, again, after I spoke.
Yeah! That was good.
That was excellent. I had it without any language, but there it is. You got control of the board.
Impressions for 2.
All right, let's do this. Mr.
Oh, okay.
T. All right.
Beautiful.
That was perfect. You got control of the board.
Impressions for 1.
All right, we're going to kill the impressions category. Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, this is the one I saw. I'll be gone. Yeah! You got control of the board.
Let's do, I don't sing, so we're not going to do that. Let's do pet peeve the biggest exposure for 3.
All right, for 3 points. What is Mary's biggest pet peeve? And this is the one I saw after I spoke. T-Dog.
When people call her Mary.
Is it being called Mary? What is Mary's biggest pet peeve? All right, this is Patriotic Patty.
People who drive slow in the fast lane.
Oh, what is Mary's biggest pet peeve? What is Mary's? Oh, there it is, Steve-O.
Stupid people?
Is it stupid people? What is the answer, Ryan?
Dishonesty.
Dishonesty. And here, we're going to bring up Chemo again to take our last challenge right here. You're going to stand right here. And Chemo, I'm going to give you a chance to pick 2 teammates that you trust with your life.
2 for my team?
Anywhere.
Or anywhere. Alright. Laughing Guy and Johnny Blue.
All right. Laughing Guy, I'm going to...
Wait a minute. With cute bread.
You got 2.
Alright, the street.
The street and Laughing Guy. All right. Oh, Laughing Guy's prepared for you. All right. So Chemo, I'm going to ask you to stand right here. You won't need your paddle. Oh, hold this, please.
Okay.
And Laughing Guy, I'm going to ask you to stand right behind the street. I'm going to ask you to stand right here in front of this. Okay. So Chemo, Laughing Guy, the street. You are a team. Okay. This is a good one for a camera. It's real silly and you can take pictures. Okay. So Chemo, I will give you one of these very clean, never before used tongue depressors. Go ahead and take one and make a diving board out of your mouth with it. And then put arms akimbo. Arms akimbo. Okay, great. And there you go. You know where they go. And also, you will wear this actually before. I'll put this on you.
Bedtime already?
Almost. Go ahead and put those arms in there. And hey, the street, you're going to, oh, take it easy now, take it easy. And you're going to have the job of being the mouthpiece of this group. And your job is to get as many of these dimes onto that stick as possible. So, here's how it works. Here's how it works. Any of the silver dimes on that stick at the end of 30 seconds will be worth 1 point. This gold dime will be worth 3 points. And any of these cruddy looking stepped on dimes, if there are any of them on there at the end, you will get 0 points. So you've got to guide them carefully. And at the end of 30 seconds, anything that's on there will score you. Okay?
That's my job.
So your job is to touch those and get them on the stick. Go ahead and guide them with your words. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go! Tell them where to go.
Okay, reach forward, like forward a little. Okay, a little back. All right. Nope. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
This
You're
one?
good. Yeah, that one's good. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. Yes. All right. Reach
15
forward
seconds.
again. Forward. Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Let go.
Yeah,
Let
this
go.
one. No, let it go.
5,
Go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's time! Let's see what's there. That's 4 points for everyone on the team! All right, thank you so much. Let's give it up for our team. And now, we are in the last 2.5 minutes of the Game Show. So it is now lightning round. And that means that I'm going to pick the categories and point values. We're going to race through these. And also, every single question will be worth double points.
Whoa.
So we'll start with this category. Sing that verse. In this, you will see the words to a song. I will read out the words. If you can sing the remainder of that song, the remainder of that verse, then you will get the points. Let's try sing that verse for 2. Just a small town girl. All right, that was you, Johnny Blue Jeans. Living in a crazy world. Pretty close. That's the lyrics. That's the words. Just a small town girl. All right.
I'm just a small town girl living in a real world.
Right. And there it is.
In a lonely world.
Yeah! All right. Let's go to the next one. That's 4 points for Phil My Kraken. Let's go to Chicago sports for 2. Name Chicago's 2 MLB teams. And that was UT-Dog.
White Sox and Cubs.
Is it White Sox and Cubs?
Yes, it is.
Yeah! And that is 4 points for you. Let's go to carbs for 3 points. The cronut is a cross between what 2 breakfast carbs? And that's you, Patriotic Patty.
Donut and a croissant.
Yeah! That's 6 points for you. Let's go to
I didn't know that.
Sing that verse for 4 points. Because if you liked it, all right, Steve-O.
And you should put a ring on it.
Yeah! That was almost the 2. All right, let's go to pet peeves of news exposure for 2. What is Tiffany's biggest pet peeve?
Tiffany,
And that's T-Dog. Maybe you know Tiffany.
Traffic.
Is it traffic? Yeah! Yeah! That's 4 points for you. We'll keep going here. And this is sing that verse for 5. If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the, and there it is, Shorty.
Love Shack.
You gotta sing this.
Love Shack.
Yeah! All right, time for one more question. Let's take a look here, and let's go to Chicago sports for 5 points. What is the name of Chicago's WNBA team? And the street?
The sky.
Is it the
Yes,
sky?
it is.
Yeah! All right, everyone put your paddles away because we're almost done. Ryan, I'm going to ask you to help out for a second and put yourself right over here because we're going to play the neckball pass. That's super challenge number 2. The neckball pass. What you'll find is that we have these neckballs. They're specifically designed to fit between your chin and your chest. And I'm going to hand one to you, T-Dog. Don't put it in yet, and don't insert this either yet, Ryan. But you will get the job of passing that from person to person, all the way down to Laughing Guy, and then all the way to Phil My Kraken. Once you two get your balls, you're going to spin around 360 degrees and pass it all the way back. And then, once it gets back to you, T-Dog, once it gets back to you, Ryan, your job is to get it back in this basket. in this basket. The first team to get it in the basket, every member is going to get 10 points.
Take it out.
No, you've got to carry it on. And if you drop it, put it back under your own neck. Okay? Ready, set,
Alright, you did it
go!
before, so here we go.
I feel like this is not like
Got it?
that.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, back?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And everyone, we're going to tabulate the scores. We don't know who has won yet, but if you end up winning, T-Dog, where will you go?
Home.
Home!
Where you go? I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah! And I'm the best. Shorty.
Dinner.
Dinner! Where?
Park Grill.
Park Grill! Yeah!
Hawaii!
Hawaii! Oh, Kimo would like to go to Hawaii. All right.
Bangalore City.
Bangalore City! Crazy. Crazy! Oh. Oh! You also went home. Okay, nice job.
But it's different.
Different home.
I would like to go to Greece.
Greece! Like the 1970s. That's the place. Kimo, where will you go?
I'm booking another game right here.
Right here, right now.
You should make sure I win.
Let's see. Ryan, how are we doing on those scores?
We have them right here, sir.
Are there any ties?
No.
Excellent. So let's take a look.
All right, so everyone played valiantly tonight, but 3 people did play better than everyone else. So these are our 3 winners for the night with 54 amazing points. In 3rd place, T-Dog! T-Dog!
What you're taking home is a free pass to our newest attraction, Ragnarok Axes, where we teach you how to throw an axe at a wall, and you have awesome axe throwing competitions. Let's give it up for T-Dog! Second place.
Next up, in 2nd place, with 60 points, The Street!
You are also taking home a free pass to Ragnarok Axes. So let's give it up for The Street!
And last, with 67 points and the hardest won victory of the night, the very good smelling Johnny Blue!
And that is you're taking home 2 free passes to Ragnarok.
All right.
But you are now our game show king!
Hold on, let's get a picture.
We are going to take a big. Everyone, let's dance it out. Let's wait for it. Let's go your king. And let's dance it out. Put it out. Put it out. Bring it in. Bring it in. And give it up. Let's do it up on the dance floor, everyone. Thank you for watching the Gameshow Gameshow. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Yay! And we're clear. And we're clear. Everyone, leave your stuff on because now we've got to take our big group picture. So we're going to stand right over here by the TV monitor and face that direction, and then Ryan will come out and help us out.
Sweet.
And while you guys are getting organized, I'm going to chit-chat with you real quick. So if you had a good time tonight, did you all have a good experience tonight? Woo! Yeah! We have several other experiences right here in this building that I want to tell you about.
Let's do it.
We have,
Yeah, they got to do.
Oh, you gotta go? Yeah, for sure. All right.
So let's get our photo.
All right, then I'll just take a picture. We'll be good to go.
Yes, if you could leave a review on Yelp, Google Review, Facebook, or TripAdvisor, that helps us out a lot. Leave a 5-star review. I'm Neil. This is Ryan.
What are
Thank you guys so much. All right, on the count of 3, say Game Show. 1, 2, 3, Game Show!
Yeah.
Beautiful. I took a bunch of on there.
Cool.
Thank you all so much for coming. As you leave, you might notice there's a little tip jar over here. Tips are always appreciated, never required. We also have Venmo because we know it's 2018 and don't have cash. Thank you guys so much. Hope you have a good rest of your night.
Thank you.
Of course, guys.
Here you go. Try this.
Yeah,
so much, everyone.
Thanks, man. That's a lot of fun. That's not fun, is it? I never thought those games were so bad until I started doing this. No, they're out. There is one to get it over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful dinner. You're going to sounds delicious. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was fun.
Thank you. Oh, you were a blast. You were a blast. And please put those passes to work because that Ragnarok Action is super fun.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Yeah. All right, T-Dog, congratulations. And please consider using that. You're happy with that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful dinner. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah.
One more finger.
Just to make sure no one left anything.
No.
Thank you so much. Right there, hang on my hand. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Oh, careful. Thank you
so much.
Hopefully you will not be Oh, sure. You got it. Have a good day. Woo! Woo! I wasn't sure how much fun they would have, but I'm glad they did. You know what I mean?
I wasn't sure how disruptive someone would be.
Yeah. Yeah. He was reasonable, and he also was participating.
Yes, which is true. It wasn't. I don't know if he was silly or if it was.
I mean, apparently that's his way, right?
Oh, okay.
That's my guess.
I don't know. I don't know if they pregame or anything, but
I don't know if he was especially drunk, but no one else seemed drunk.
that's the thing. That's what I mean.
All right, I'll help reset. I'm just getting my shirt
Is
on.
there another show after this? Do I need to leave everything up?
No, no, we're done.
Okay, cool.
Remember our show got canceled after this?
I did not remember, but now I do.
Yeah, we were booked for one, and then Jared should have canceled your show.
Oh, that's right, and that's why I'm doing Access tonight. Okay.
Oh, you're shadowing it.
I'm shadowing Access tonight because I'm now available to, because I remember.
Got it. Well, have fun, man. I love Axes.
I don't know anything about it.
Well, you'll learn. This is your first one, yes?
Yes, I've never even done it.
So here's what I'll advise you.
I'm listening, yeah.
I will advise. Well, I think what you're gonna do is just do the experience.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So here's what I'll advise though, like just to get a drop on it right off.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna do 3 shadows.
Yeah.
So the first thing to do is first have the fun. Do your best to figure out how you would describe the games that you're playing to someone else.
Now, real quick, is it just one person running the action room, or are there 2 of us?
Depends on the number of people.
Okay.
So usually they'll have 2 shows booked at the same time.
Okay.
Or often they will, but sometimes it's just 1 show.
Because I think I'm like hosting Saturday.
Well, hopefully you'll shadow a lot before then.
Yeah.
But yeah, you might be in the room with someone else, I don't know. I would say that if you're booked in, like, because usually often for the Saturdays, they'll book 2 shows at the same time.
Yeah.
So you'll be in with someone. So,
well, what happened was I'm booked, I believe, to host one on Saturday because I was meant to have done a first Shadow Already that got canceled. So I told Jared, I was like, if you want, I can switch with whoever's doing Game Show that night and just do, because I'll just do like 4 game shows in a row.
Evening?
It's an evening one. It's 8 to Saturday night.
Yeah.
And
what did Jared say?
He said, oh, cool, that's an idea. And he never got back to me about exactly what it is, but like, we don't even know what shows are going to run next.
Right, yeah, not yet. But Axes tend to run.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So then, since you have no shadows in between?
No, I have one tomorrow as well.
Okay, so then let's just say that you're doing 2 shadows instead of 3, right?
Yeah, I'm preparing to possibly do that.
So what I would ask you to look at, and whoever you're shadowing will hopefully tell you that.
Yeah.
The immediate things to know are, what are the rules that you have to tell your people as they come in? There are 4 safety rules that you have to learn.
Okay.
And then, how would you describe the games to the people who are playing them as they're playing them?
That makes sense.
Here's my advice for that, and other people will vary, so whoever you're following, I don't know, do you know who you're shadowing?
I have no idea.
Here's my rule of thumb. The fewer words said, the better. Okay. Meaning that you can let them be a little bit confused.
Okay, and I'll figure it out, hopefully.
Yeah, your job is like, just like I do here, I get them to engage in helping each other out.
Yeah.
So like, make sure to get through it quickly. Make sure you know kind of in your mind who kind of gets it.
Yeah.
And then if there are some people who are not going to get it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because their teammates should be engaged enough that they can help their friends get it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So, so like for instance, oh, I found the diet. For instance, here's a quick game. I'll put a circle on the I'll put a circle up on the chalkboard. Yeah. Okay. Like a big circle. This is for a game called Axe Jack. So here's our next game. We're gonna play Axe Jack. Yeah. And here's how it works. This is going to be the first team to hit exactly 21 points. Now, what we're looking for is nice high scores at the beginning. But if you bust, if you go past 21, then we're going to send you back to 15 points. Okay. Okay. And then if someone doesn't get it, their teammate can explain it. Also, don't worry about this right now, but there are going to be variations on each game depending on how fast or how slow you're going. Okay. Just try to get the basics of the game. And later you can say, oh, here's how I adjust it to give, like if you're going so fast, I'll adjust this game, and it's always up to you how you adjust the game.
Okay, that makes sense.
And if you're like, I don't know the variation, feel free to ask me, feel free to ask someone who's there.
What are the rules? So I just have heard of them.
4 rules that everyone but me gives, I get 5.
Yeah.
The 4 rules are, rule number 1, you need this, you see this cage that I'm standing in? You need my permission to come into the cage.
Okay.
Put it in terms of permission, right? You need my permission to come into this cage. Rule 2, you see the red line over there? Yeah. You need my permission to cross that red line to get your axe. For instance, Ryan, if you've thrown an axe and you get super jazzed to get it, but invisible person over here hasn't thrown an axe, then I'm going to physically